If you are considering moving to Raleigh and wondering what the average cost of living is in the area, that is what our video is going to be on today, so stick around.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. I'm Zach. This is my beautiful wife, Cindy. Also pregnant wife, Cindy, due in 7 days?
Yeah.
7 days? 8 days. It's crazy. Anyway, if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button in the corner, and you can also hit the bell to be notified of every time we release a new video. That number on the screen, that is our number. If you have questions about the area, questions about real estate, we'd love to chat with you. And we put it there because as much as we love making these videos for you, and we do, we love helping you with your real estate needs even more. So feel free to hit us up if you got any questions along those lines. Like Cindy said, today's video is on the 2022 mid-year cost of living in Raleigh. So with that being said, let's dig in.
So overall in Raleigh, according to our online Google sources,
bestplaces.net.
Yes, bestplaces.net. The overall cost of living in Raleigh, they gave a rating of about 102. Average nationwide is 100. So that being said, it's pretty close to average, but a little bit higher. So I think, you know, that calculates in housing and food and gas and all those kinds of things. Yeah, healthcare, all kinds of things like that. So it is slightly more expensive than the average, but you know, I don't think it's gonna be like sticker shock for anybody when it comes to like going out to eat or anything like that. It seems, in my opinion, with the traveling we've done, pretty par for the course. Yeah.
So the way this video will work, we're just gonna walk through a couple different items and talk about those price points. We'll focus on housing. We'll focus on gas, food. I think that's it really. So we'll kick it off with housing.
So housing in the area on average in Raleigh, you're gonna be looking in the mid fives. So 500,000 roughly is gonna be about an average price here for a home. And that's based on what we've had like the last 3 months or so here in Raleigh per our MLS. So those numbers could change, of course. And you know, they're factoring in the $3 million home and the $100,000 condo. So, you know, these are averages. So if your budget is not 500,000, it doesn't mean Raleigh isn't an option for you, you know, or that Raleigh's too cheap or too expensive for you. I think it's a pretty large city. So I think there's a lot of options, you know. Now, you know, you're not going to find stuff that's a single family.
I've been insulted by a bug.
You know, you're not going to find like a 2,000 square foot single family move-in ready home for $200,000, but you know, you might could find it in parts of Raleigh and like around 400 roughly, maybe. You know, and condos and townhomes, if you're interested in that, you could definitely get way below the 500 mark. So
and from a comparison standpoint, mid fives in Raleigh is going to be slightly more expensive than what you would find in Durham. It's going to be less expensive than what you would find in Chapel Hill or in Cary or in Apex. That's not a holistic picture, but at least kind of gives you an idea of where Raleigh stands in relation to the rest of the triangle. And as far as locations within Raleigh, North Raleigh in general is going to be more expensive than South Raleigh. And a lot of that is going to have to do with highway access, amenity access. North Raleigh is really heavy on that. There is a southern portion of Interstate 540 that's going to be on the southern side of Raleigh that I think in the next decade, 2 decades will really expand southern Raleigh. But for now, a lot of that is reserved for North Raleigh. All right, so in terms of gas, what are we seeing right now in Raleigh in 2022? We're filming this in July of 2022. What are we seeing in terms of gas? Around 450 roughly, maybe a little less. I saw gas yesterday for $3.99.
I don't know where he saw that.
I did. I saw it for $3.99.
And you didn't fill up our car?
And it was not crowded.
Yeah.
So
I don't think you filled up our car.
I didn't. No, I didn't. I literally just filled it up for $4.40, and then I found $3.99 and it was too late.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, $3.99 is not the norm. For low to mid fours is what you're looking for in gas right now. Which,
sadly,
I mean, I'm sure gas is expensive everywhere. So
right, yeah, we're in the middle of this like gas issue nationwide. So if you're watching this, and maybe it's 6 months from now, hopefully you're laughing that we were paying $4.50 for gas and not crying that you wish it was still $4.50 for gas.
I hope not. Hopefully it's better then.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't continue to go up.
But yeah.
We'll see.
But yeah, I mean, gas, I think here is going to be roughly the average of what you find probably in most places in the country. So.
Yeah. So utility in the area, if you're thinking about what would my electric bill run or my gas and things like that. So just when you lump it all together for like your electric and gas and stuff. Now, of course, this is an average, so it depends on the size of the home and
this is so dependent. I don't even know if it's worth including.
Yeah, I know it changes so much, but on average, it's about $150 per month for someone to, you know, use the electricity and gas at their house for like heating, cooling. Obviously, in the days like today, you know, it's July. It's very hot outside, as you can tell. I'm probably glistening with sweat. It's hot, so our bill might be a little warmer this month, and then, you know, in January when it gets a lot cooler, might take a little more effort to get the house comfortable. So, you know, it can fluctuate some, and then you know, if you live in a tiny house, it's gonna be less than that, and if you live in a mansion, it's gonna be significantly more. So, you know, it does fluctuate a lot.
Yeah, it does, and I'm hesitant to even include that one because it's so dependent on, you know, I mean, do you set your house to 75? Do you set it to 68? How big is your house? You know, how well insulated is it? I mean, there's so many factors there, but that's the average. So we'll go with that.
Yeah.
All right. So when we're looking at taxes in Raleigh, what are we looking at? So in terms of sales tax, 7.5%. And I think that's standard in North Carolina. So what I always see on my receipts is 7.5%. So I just assume that's the norm. For income tax in North Carolina, 5.25%. It's across the board. So it's a flat tax rate for income in North Carolina. And then for property tax, it's going to depend on the area that you're located in. But if you're looking in Raleigh, which is what this video is on, you're looking at just over 1%. And so basically how that plays out is Wake County, which is where Raleigh is located, is just over 0.6%. And then Raleigh city tax tacked onto that brings it right up to right at 1%, just a little over. So.
Yeah, and that 1% that you'd pay annually is going to be based on what Wake County assessed the property at. And they don't do that every single year, and they don't give a new tax assessment when you buy the house. So if you buy it for $500,000 in today's market, but the last time they assessed the house, they said it was $300,000, you're paying that 1% annually on the $300,000 price.
So it's really nice.
Until they re-up everything.
Yeah, until they reassess it.
Yeah.
So, All right, that is cost of living in Raleigh in 2022. Once again, this is July of 2022. So if you're watching this later in the year, some of that, particularly the real estate related stuff, might have changed. If you're watching this years out, it's probably completely changed. But thanks again for tuning in to today's video. Like we said earlier, if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button in the corner, and you can also hit the bell to be notified of every time we release a new video. That number on the screen, like we said earlier, if you got questions about real estate, questions about the area, we'd love to chat with you. So feel free to reach out. We are real estate brokers in the area, and we'd love to chat with you. So, and social media.
Yeah. You can follow along with us on social media. If you are on Instagram, you can find us at The Honeycut Realtors. We'd love to have you follow along with us there. Just know if you message us there, but you don't follow us, it goes into our spam folder. So sometimes we don't see them for a couple days. So make sure to hit follow and then message us if you want to chat there, because I've realized that we made some people wait a few days because I didn't see it. So be sure to do that. We would love to have you follow along with us. Maybe you'll be some of the first to know when this baby is coming, you know, if you follow along there. But we'd love that. Or you can find us on our website, honeycutrealtors.com.
Yep. Cool. Well, thanks so much for tuning in, and we will see y'all next time.